Hey there all, Steve here, FlipSideCT. Been a while, just jumping in here. I just have two records to show. I had them for a little bit, and more importantly, I want to let you know something that I'm working on, and give you a heads up, explain some of my delay. But anyway, this album I got Wilco, Being There, got it at actually, these two records I got at a local record store in Brookfield, Connecticut, Jerosa. Excellent store. A lot of things in the sense that there's a lot happening. I talk about them. I showed pictures of this, but their prices are up there. Wish there was a little more interaction going on with the owners. Anyway, different topic. I'm catching up with 90s music, I keep saying that, but this is one band. Every time I would hear there are times when I would hear a song and I would say, who is this? Who is that? And it was always Wilco. And I was really taken by them, and I knew it was more of the earlier music. So this is one of the early ones, a reissue, and I'm just catching up with you guys, most of you, but I really dig in this. I'll probably get there a few other famous ones. I guess a couple weeks later, an album I had in my hands for a while, and I put them down, and I owned this back in the early 80s, and I don't know where it went. But I had to get it again and make for the collection. Ultravox is first. This is John Fox and his crew here, UK. A little bit older crowd. Again, like the Stranglers with the punk area time frame. This has a little prog element to it too. They're very sophisticated with musicians. Some people I guess people do categorize this as punk. I don't think this one is as much. But anyway, I had to get this one. You should give this a listen, give it a try. Really cool album. And, that's about it. So what I've been doing is a lot of research. There is some videos going on about the UK punk albums, their top punk albums. I've been wanting to do this for years, and also give some explanation about some history. It's not just UK, go into a little bit of the American side. And I just been going on a research binge, reading all my older books and doing a lot of research, listening to a lot of punk. I don't even like to use a phrase, but yeah, I guess you have to call it punk. What else are you going to say? Post-punk. Anyway, so I'm going to do a little documentary on certain time periods of punk. It's going to be my own little mishmash of documentary because I know, speaking to people when I converse, there's a lot of misunderstanding of why is punk such a short time frame? When did it start? What's the attitude? Where does it come from? So New York and Britain, or I should say UK, have different backgrounds and different ways of presenting it. So I'm going to give a presentation documentary on what that is from my perspective and my research. Also include my top British punk albums, my version, and American ones. And again, some history about the American punk. There's so much out there on it. And I'm trying to bring things to light that you don't know, or most of you don't know, or just clue you in on some cool information. So that's sort of what I want to let you know where I'm at. I just been going off on tangents, and my legs are cramping up. I'm sitting down on my couch over here, and I just go off here. I go here. I go here, and I'm learning a lot of things I just didn't know. And again, I'm just trying to compile it to make it some logical sense for you, and just give you an insight. I have no idea how long it's going to be. I'm thinking, 45 minutes long. Will it be 2 parts, 3 parts? I don't know. Just trying to make it worthwhile for your time. So keep your eyes open for that. I just, want people to learn and get something out of it. So that's what's happening. I honestly, buying records, I am not doing much. I do have a few on my list, and I'm hoping to purchase them one day soon. I just been listening. In fact, sort of modern classical has been on my, other than the punk. I can only take so much of it. Now, one thing I do want to say with the punk, my version of the punk and other versions from other people and views are different. And that's what the beauty of it is. Everyone's going to be different. I'm not the hardcore punk, like Richie is, which has a real true anger punk behind there. But I do explain some reasoning and rationale why it came about. Here I go off on another tangent. Damn. Modern classical. Yeah, that's where I was. So that's what I've been listening to, just to get a sanity, a focus, so I can focus when I'm doing this research and a lot of writing for ideas. That's what's happened. I just wanted to let you know. I'm excited to do this. I got in mind, still a couple things to do documentary-wise. Seems as that might be the best avenue for me. These things take time, and so you may not see some postings for me. That's because I'm just doing these. Yeah. Things are cool. Things are going well. Definitely better frame of mind at this time of life. Clearer, more energy. I just hope everyone's, again, listening to your music. Not just buying, but just listening. Try to take a break if you think you're buying too much. If any thought, just take a break from it and make sure you give listenings to some older albums that you haven't listened to. What albums am I going to listen to? I think I always go back to Mata Hoople. It's one of the go-to albums, the early stuff. I think I have a live Queen, great live Queen album I bought maybe a year or two ago. Gonna give a listen to that more. And some of the proggy stuff I have. It's on my bottom shelf down here, and I noticed that I'm not going down there enough. So be doing that. Catching up again. I know Pink Fairies I've been really intrigued with. I don't own any, but I'm going to be looking into that. What's the band's name? Nuai? N-E-U? Nuai? I keep forgetting. I wasn't impressed with them, but I'm just starting to give them a listen. Anyway, that's enough of that. I just wanted to give this information to you, and we'll talk soon. Take care. Bye-bye.